Hi, Taurus. This is Jess with your tarot reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Taurus, Aries. I've said Aries like three times and had to start this all over again. So once again, as we can see, Aries is showing up front and center. Some of you Aries and Libras are very much prominent right now in your life. Aquarius is as well, could be very prominent. But let's get into your reading. So Aries, this is a time when you are really taking care of some unfinished business. And obviously that's where everyone is going because we're going into Mercury retrograde, right? And it's pulling on heartstrings of people, obviously, because I believe it's going to be in Pisces. So there you go. It's that deep, deep, deep 12th house, unknowing, everything, anybody, right? The old people, long-standing issues from the past is coming up now. For some of you, you have some unfinished business. It could have even gotten into the courthouse. And if that's the case, I do feel like you've gained some form of a victory. And now, well, now everyone wants to be nice. You're getting an outpouring of love and compassion. Offers could be coming to you, but a lot of attention, emotional. I just get outpouring of emotional love and affection toward you. And I feel that you're not stingy. You're not taking it all. There's no arrogancy. There's no ego. Whatever is coming into you, you're giving it out to others where it's necessary. So it could be, you have a charity, a foundation, something that you run from home. Mind you, the things that you're running from home when it comes to business, finance, career, amazing. Amazing. This new project, this new career, this new business, new job, anything coming from the home, you have the Midas touch. And you know that now. And you may have found your niche during Aquarius season, which we're in now, and probably by Gemini season or Virgo season, which is the two mercurial signs. You'll find yourself where it's like now you have everything that you need and you're creating and making it happen, right? And you will get praise and you will be preferred over others. So things in the home life is looking really good. But I feel like let's just take the foundation as an example. People are giving to you and donating and giving, and then you're giving out to others, right? So you're feeling very generous, but not only that, people are extremely generous to you. And for any battles you've had to fight, I think they've been quite fair, but you've not given up. At times, you may felt like it could have taken you down. It could have cost you money. You're dealing with, for some of you, a very emotional, manipulating individual, a narcissistic person. But I do feel like you both are kind of strong in the fight. And it's like someone now has to tuck their tail in between their legs and come back. Now, you're solid as a rock, unmovable, even though deep down inside you have been a bit shaken. You're not your normal Taurus self, but that's okay. You're human. It's all right. You're gaining it back again. And for some of you, you had to walk away from a job. You had to walk away from your career. And while you now may be thinking that, hey, I know I'm going to have to make this change. I know with this change is going to come more work because I have to build myself back up. And I probably have to take a pay cut, you know. And that alone, for some of you, it's going from the career you've always known to working for yourself. It's taking on from one industry to an unfamiliar place. Whatever this is, I do feel, and you are very conscious and very aware of what you're walking into. You know it, and you're doing it. And as time moves forward, it's like wherever you're moving forward in, you're going to have some type of conversation, partnership, meeting, offering, coming to a meeting of the minds with another person. And this person, I do feel like it's going to be mutual and I feel like it's going to be positive. But even after that, and there may be signs around you that says, yes, this it's okay to move forward with this. Things are working out. But you're still going to be unsure, unclear, not sure at all. You're going to be fearful as well. Why am I doing this? This doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. There's so many things that I need to consider and so many things coming at me. I'm just I do feel like overwhelmed. You become overwhelmed. But don't worry. It's all going to become clear in due time. Probably after we get out of Pisces season, it becomes very clear. Very, very clear. But while we're going through it, you get very overwhelmed and everything is happening. But in spite of the confusion, in spite of everything hitting you at one time and you're so emotional about the situation, you're still doing it. It's almost like having a out of body experience. In spite of all that's going on, you're still putting one foot in front of the other foot, in front of the other foot, and you're getting through it. And once you get through the valley of shadow of death, as they say, you look back and say, damn it, how the hell did I do that? It's all divine, darling. It's all divine. Now, let's get into your love, right? So you single Tauruses. Well, some of you single Tauruses are being complete players, right? And some of you, and that could be both sides, men and women, okay? And Uranus is really probably got you up all night. There's a couple of people that's interested in you, and I feel like you're not refusing any offers, right? Because, well, one can do one thing and, well, the other does something else. And you know there's one of these people that is not worth your damn time, Taurus. You know he's not worth your time. Yes, I'm talking to you ladies out there. He's not worth your time. Or you Taurus men, you know this woman is problematic. You know she's problematic, okay? But, well, there's just something about this person. You've been fighting with the dead person. You've had issues with them. It's a karmic relationship. But then you're like, well, I like them. I think I'm falling in love with this person. I want to be with them. It's just something about them. They have this boyish, girlish quality, this innocence about them. Okay. All right. You think you got it all under control, don't you? And although it's been a shit show, a problem, you are dealing with a handful. Some of you are dealing with a complete addict, like someone that has addictive behavior. And it doesn't have to be the typical drugs and alcohol. It very well could be food. It could be sex. It could be any type of addiction, right? Work. It could be anything. But you're dealing with someone that has addictive behavior, someone who has the inability to be what is the word? Discipline. They lack discipline completely. So be careful, Taurus, because they're throwing you off energetically. Now you're challenged because you have this person coming into your life. And I feel this is an emotional person, but they're manipulating. They know what to say and do. They know how to make people feel sorry for them. And I do feel like you get grounded. You guys feel like, you know what? I could do it. I'm strong enough. I'm tough enough. I'm stable enough. I have everything's, I'm good. I'm okay. I can handle this. And so you go back or you let them back. And, well, there is a mutual connection that the two of you share. Yes, it is. But something deep down inside is telling you, damn it, should I? Why am I answering this phone? Why am I calling them back? Why am I missing them? Why do I want to speak to them? And here you go, on the phone, opening the door. And boy, oh boy, are you confused. Now you have this other one that comes in and out and in and out. Oh, well, Aries could be literal Aries, comes in and out and in and out. Could be a fire sign, air sign, any sign. But this is the in and out person. No, they're not looking for sorries. They're not looking for an apology. They don't need you to pet them. You know what they want. You know what they need. And, well, against your better judgment. There you go. So, it's like, even though there's a lot of confusion, even though something keeps stopping you every time, you move further just a little bit with these people, just a little bit, you move further. And if you keep it up, boy, is there more people going to start falling out of the sky. More people going to start coming your way. Now, you couple Tauruses, it's this type of thing where you guys may be trying to work out a situation after there has been a big blow up, a big problem. Damn it, I see, divorce, separation, mediation, all kind of stuff is going on, right? Someone won the house and now it's like, well, on second thought, maybe we should try to work this out. And some of you feel like, yeah, we still love each other. Why not work this out? Listen, when you are angry, you say mean things to each other, but I still love you. Well, I love you too. And someone on this group is saying, well, I don't know. Do I still love you? But, well, we're home and I haven't seen you in a while. We haven't been intimate in a long time. We haven't had time for us. So, well, then you go again. I feel for you couple Tauruses, you're not really dealing with an issue. So you're kind of going through this proverbial wheel of drama, fussing, and fighting. and then intimacy and, making up, but not really dealing with the issue. And once you get back in that cycle, you take a step back and try to figure out, here we go again. How do we get through this cycle? How do we get over this? Because it starts to become very apparent that someone doesn't have control of the will. Someone doesn't have control of the will. So you Tauruses have a lot to kind of deal with in your own coupled relationship. There is love here. It's mutual love here. And I have to say, for some of you Tauruses, you're in a third party relationship and you know it. You know it. And you know that this man is still very much attached to this woman. Very much attached to this woman, which stops you from being able to move forward with the person because they're still very much together. If it's not physically, it's energetically, it's spiritually. They're still very much identifying each other as a connected two. So there's a lot. And I feel for some of you couple Taurus is a good thing that I see that this toxicness that used to loom around your relationship, that's breaking. And so in the extended, we're going to find out why that's breaking. Look deeper. We're not looking at singles in the extended. We're only focusing on this love relationship. We're focusing on what's happening between the two of you and what's going on in the outcome. Not a you versus them, but just a focus of this couple and what's happening in the love relationship. I'll do a separate singles read, guys. So if you're interested in the extended and how this is all playing out, what's coming up, click the link in the description box. If you would like something personal, click the link to my website. If you would like to comment, do so in the comment section. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.